This weekend showed off the trait I hate most in some F1 fans, recency bias. We start getting to the end of the season and we are tired, and then poof, everything that happened in the early part of the year, or God forbid, last year, are long forgotten. Apparently, McLaren is full-on sabotaging Oscar Piastri's car because he's now struggling. If only we had results from a past season that showed Oscar Piastri has historically struggled in the second half of the season. Oh wait, we do. Oscar finished 8th in Mexico, while Lando finished 2nd. Oscar finished 5th in Texas, finished 8th in Brazil, and 7th in Vegas. At all of these races, Lando beat him. McLaren is also not upgrading their car, so the margin is getting even closer in qualifying. How did Lando manage to win by so much while Oscar struggled? Clean air and great driving. Oscar didn't have a great start, had a slowish pit stop, and still recovered to 5th, which potentially could have been 4th if not for the virtual safety car. Oscar did pretty well, all things considered. We'll move on to the booing. I hate booing, but let's not act like Mexico is so disrespectful for booing Lando when just this past February Max was getting booed at the F175 launch in London, or when Max was getting booed pretty much everywhere until 2 races ago. Should Lando be booed? No. But don't call Mexico classless for booing Lando when the British crowd at Silverstone boos anyone without a British passport. Your British bias is showing. We even managed to forget things that happened in the race we just watched. Did Lewis Hamilton's penalty suck? Sure, but that's the penalty. He gained a position on Max and was required to give it back or be penalized. That's the rule. Max did not receive the same penalty, and other drivers didn't either because they returned or did not gain a position. And the thought that Max is suddenly so beloved by the FIA when that virtual safety car, that was debatable, kept him from gaining more points in the championship. And also ignores how insane the FIA was about him last year, including giving him community service for swearing. Can we maybe consider that this F1 season and the F1 races do not exist in a bubble, and that there are tons of F1 seasons to compare it to? Or else I'm going to descend even more into madness.